inviting you to bring your harp to the 2023 Blues Harp Jam Challenge. I got the blues inside my pocket. I got the blues right here in my hand. I hear the words you're saying, baby, but my heart can't understand. I got the blues to keep me company, the blues to see me through, but I'd rather have you. I am inviting all the daring harpists in the world to come and join me for the 2023 Blues Harp Jam Challenge. It's free in 2023. It's actually free every year, but free rhymes with 2023. And you will be free inside yourself if you come and join me. So blues was the very first music that I kind of got the jazz feel for, and that I had the first chance to jam with blues players, with jazz players, by playing the blues, because the blues is this incredible open-hearted, open structure that gives you freedom. And what we do in the Blues Harp Challenge, which was originally called Blues Harp Riff of the Day Challenge, is you literally learn a different blues harp riff every day. It is the beginning of the Power of Pattern Quarter in Hip Harp Academy, because the blues has such powerful patterns, and those patterns open up the experience of freedom. There's patterns in every music. In blues, on the harp, it's especially exciting because you can literally see those patterns. You set up a pentatonic scale, and you could pretty much play the blues with that, but you come in with the swing rhythm. I'm just taking you very quickly through what you learn in the Blues Harp Challenge. So you learn that pattern, which happens to be D Dorian. So you're learning about the modes at the same time that you're learning about the blues. Then you learn how to make this kind of bluesy note. Then you learn how to bend that note. And then you learn how to make that note wail. When people hear the word blues harp, they usually think of a harmonica. But you can play blues on the harp, just like you can play it on anything else. So why does it give us freedom? It gives us freedom because it's got these beautiful patterns. And just like with language or like with movement, we learn patterns so that we don't have to think about every single little note or every single little word that we say or every little single movement that we make. We have those patterns that support us, that ground us, so that we can actually start feeling expressive. And what you get in the Blues Jam Harp Camp Challenge is you get a band in a box. So I'll actually be I'm playing the blues for you so that you can then be free. You can be free to learn the patterns. So you learn those patterns. And when you put them together, that's when you get that feeling of freedom, that feeling of flight, that feeling of like, hey, I can do this. And it's so fun to have that backing track. So it's like finger karaoke, but it's finger karaoke of freedom, meaning you're improvising, you're learning how to improvise, you're learning how to take patterns and use them in ways that give you a sense of freedom and dance and movement. And by the way, I think I'm on I'm doing, this is a Facebook Live, but I think it's showing up also on LinkedIn and on a couple other channels. And on some of the channels, you can chat with me. So if you have a question, feel free to leave that. Oh, look who's here visiting. This is the great, the amazing, the grumpy, and yet cute Cosita Fun Living with Me cat. La 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 la. La. How long will she stand this? Well, we'll let her do what she wants to do. Okay, off she goes. Okay. Um, so blues is a great form for. Oh, hello, hello. Yes, hello, Kitty. Blues is a great form for improvisation by yourself. Blues is a great form for improvisation with others. And blues is also a great form that lets you be expressive with singing. So depending on what it is that you want to do in terms of, getting a sense of freedom with the harp or with music, blues can give you all those different kinds of things. And blues is not so what we learn in the challenge is one specific way of playing the blues. We learn how to do the pentatonic scale, how to have this blues note, how to do it with the lever, how to do it with the bend, how to add this other color, because it's a 5-day challenge, and I really want you to have that feeling of getting something. But once you get that and get that feeling of freedom, then we're going to be using blues all summer long, as well as other structures, to give you a sense of freedom that goes beyond that. And blues has many different ways of playing it. You can play it in the sort of a, like in that kind of bouncy feel. But there's also ways to play blues that are very, very, very gentle. What makes blues um, blues is a style, but blues is also a structure. And if you know anything about what I teach, it's that structure gives you freedom, that grounding in something simple allows you to expand, that the power of pattern gives you a sense of freedom. And those are, each quarter in the academy, I'm looking at those concepts, and you get it all in the blues, because you get to see the structure of this 12 bar form. You get to see what happens when you really use music as a practice to ground and expand. You learn the power of pattern, and then you also learn to have creative resonance. So it takes you through all the different parts of the academy. There's 4 different quarters in the academy. We focus on something different each quarter. This quarter is the power of pattern. We start by learning the blues, but each quarter we're actually learning all of it, but by focusing on one particular element. And this quarter is the blues. So let's see. Hello, Victoria. Oh, so I wanted to make sure that, I made this little UPC code or whatever it is. You can use it on your phone. It'll take you right to where you can sign up. It's a free challenge. Not only is it free to sign up, it will give you freedom. So this is also a blues. It also follows the 12 bar form of the blues. It's got a different feeling. It's almost a kind of meditative feeling. And this is a blues that we learn in the academy that's called the meditative blues. And it's got this really beautiful, expansive, open harmony. Still, it's a blues, and you could play it with bend notes if you want. Or you can play it in a more meditative style. So what's the reason to learn patterns, to have freedom, to be able to play something like the blues? Well, it gives you a chance to express yourself in many moods. And it's also just an incredible way to explore a different sound on the harp, regardless of how you're exploring the blues. And part of the fun of that is having people say, I didn't know you could do that on the harp. And really, all you have to do is just like, it's like all you have to learn to have people be like, oh, wow, that's new. And if you can go, then that's just like, it's like a cue to say, hey, this is something completely different. This instrument is so much more than you thought it was. You had the idea it could do only one thing. But one of the things that's so powerful and beautiful about this instrument is how naked it is. It's the strings, it's the immediate connection directly on the strings. And that's what allows us to play blues or to play flamenco or to play folk or all the or to play Latin. Is that there's so much, I mean, you can do that on all different instruments, but you get so much different color on the harp because you can get right in there. Let's see if I can do this. So that's just a completely different sound than when you're playing the blues and you're playing it, gently. It almost sounds like it's a different instrument. And then when you play it's yet again another sound. It all is so possible on this instrument because you can just like it, you can get your hands in there and you can use the technology of it, the simple technology of it, these levers, in so many different ways. You can play the strings, straight on, or you can strum the strings. You can use the levers to do like sort of classical things, or you can use them and get so much more richness. So I did not start out loving the harp. I thought, oh, this instrument is kind of a limitation. But what I've learned is that when you stay with something and you turn it into a practice and part of you, it always expands. And that's what I'm inviting you in to start with me this summer. I'm inviting you to come and do the blues free, freer than you maybe ever wanted to be. Maybe you didn't know it was possible. I'm inviting you to come with me to the Blues Jam Camp Challenge 2023. And in the post for this live, I put the link, and I also put the UPC code right there, so you can use your phone and you can just go and sign up now to join me. Starting on July 10th, but don't wait, go sign up now. It's free and you'll come and play with me. It's free and you'll come and play with me. It's free and you'll come and play with me. It's free and you'll come and play. You'll come and play with just checking the time because I actually have to be somewhere at 10. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, our Michelle. Oh, I can close this part. Hi. It's so fun. And our Michelle is saying so many treatments and voices to explore on the harp. That is one of the things that I really love about this instrument. Well, the harp is such an amazing partner. And one of the things that I love teaching is how to partner with it, because then you get to see so much character in so many people. I just can't tell you what it was like last summer to see there were kids in this challenge. There were, grandparents playing with their grandkids. It was just this is such a fun challenge, in part because you are playing, but you get your play along band. This is the one challenge where you get that play along band. So you get that extra bit. All right, so I want to make sure everybody goes and signs up for it. If you haven't done it yet, go sign up now. And then, I mean, and honestly, you could do this even if you don't play the harp. I mean, it is a harp jam challenge. If you don't have a harp and you do have a keyboard, you actually can do this on a keyboard as well. You'll just have to do some translations. And Brenna is saying, is there a recommended age? No, actually, you can. Great. David just signed up. Great. So Brenna, I was just looking at last year's, and there were kids who were just starting to play the harp. The great thing about this challenge is that it starts with patterns. And it's got this one pattern, which is literally the same shape in both hands. It's 6 notes, and you could do the entire challenge just playing those 6 notes. Each day you get a different, you just get one thing that gets added. So the first day you just learn that pattern. The second day, I think it is, you learn how to add that to it. The third day you learn how to do that bend, and the fourth day you learn how to add to the bend. And with just those tools, it opens up this whole, all these different melodic things that you can do. And I saw people, I think I saw some kids that were like 7, and then of course it goes all the way up 70, 80, 90. It doesn't matter. You can do it at any age. So and it's free. So it's just a lot of fun. Oh, good. Yes. Yeah. So tell everybody you know. I mean, anybody who plays the harp, make sure they come to this challenge, because it's just fun. And you get a different thing every day, and then you share, and there's prizes. There's prizes, and some people, the truly daring ones, will share videos of what they did. So it's really fun to get to see people of all different ages sharing what they learned that day. And everybody's doing, going back to the same material, but doing different things with it. I wish I could stay here longer. I promise I will be back, but I'm going to get a phone call in like 1 minute and I want to make sure that I'll be able to answer it. So I'm going to say goodbye now. Just make sure that you sign up. Tell everybody you know who plays the harp to come to this Jam Harp Challenge. I want to get 1,000 people in it this year. I think there were like 400 or 500 people last year. I want 1,000. So tell everybody you know and just send them to that page. And I'll see you all very, very, very soon. Go forth and harp on the blues.